These are the audio tape instructions for Pull for Points. We are going to play an academically oriented game called Pull for Points. This game is designed to motivate you to learn the facts on each EDUCARD. You will be competing with one or up to 5 other players who will be trying to gain the advantage over you by learning their lesson facts better than you can. Before I tell you the rules of this game, I would like you to open your pack of EDUCARDS and examine them together with me. This pack of EDUCARDS has 54 cards. 52 of them are knowledge cards and 2 are extra or wise cards. The wise cards are different because they have no number nor color frame like the others. The 52 cards are made up of 4 groups, each group having 13 cards of the same color borders, so that there is a green group, a red group, a blue group, and a yellow group. In each color group, the cards are numbered from 1 to 13. The number is located in the top left-hand corner of the card. As you look at the number 1 card, for example, you will notice that next to the number there is a name or title in bold writing. It tells you what the lesson on the card is all about. Below the title there is a diagram or picture that shows you what the title looks like. If you have a synonyms card, then there is no picture. Instead, you will notice the part of speech, whether an adjective, verb, noun, or so on, and a large single letter that the name starts with. Below the picture or diagram, there is a topic word or words that tells you the area that this lesson belongs to in the syllabus. Example, science subject, or type of number. Then you will see a list of summarized facts that teach the lesson on the card. A large dot or tick or some other marker indicates each fact or point. There is also a difference in color for each point to help us to separate between them as we read. Find another card that has the same number as the one you are looking at. You can see that besides the number being the same, they both have the same topic name below the picture. As a matter of fact, there are 4 corresponding titles for each of the 13 card numbers making up 13 lesson topics. Take a moment to examine some other groups, after which I tell you how to play the first game, Pull for Points. Let us begin. This game is to be played by 4 people. Take out the 2 wise cards from the pack. Shuffle or mix up the cards and then deal 3 cards to each person, beginning at your left and ending with you as the dealer. Place the remaining cards in the middle of the table or desk for a draw pile. Now all players can pick up their cards and look at them. Your mission is to take 1 fact from each of the cards in your hand and memorize it. Remember, the facts explain the lesson and they are identified by a mark, a dot, tick, icon, or other marking. You can select the shortest fact or the one that has the easiest words if you like, but you must memorize 1 from each of the cards in your hand. If you are using the synonyms pack, then you must memorize 1 word out of the 9 synonyms that are listed below. These synonyms can be found listed in 3s after the words synonyms are. You have 1 or 2 minutes to achieve this task before moving into the game. Now the dealer, we will call them player 1, will begin by turning to the player to his or her right, which is player 2, and picking any card out of his or her hand. When player 1 has selected the card, he or she looks at it and tells player 2 its name or title. Player 2 then attempts to recite one of the facts he or she memorized from the card, while player 1 double-checks to see if it is correctly stated. They have 5 seconds to begin an answer, and only 1 attempt is allowed. If player 2 says one of the sentences correctly, then player 1 congratulates player 2 and returns the card back to him or her. The challenged player, which is player 2, takes his prize, the card, and rests it down next to him or her so that it can be counted at the end of the game, and then draws another card from the draw pile. He or she now turns to the player to their right, player 3, and picks any one card out of their new opponent's hand and then repeats the process. Each player pulls from the person on their right, thus making a complete circle back to the first person. While 2 players are engaged in the game, the other 2 players take that time to memorize the cards that they hold. If someone answers incorrectly, he or she gets back their card to put into their hand. They will get another chance to answer correctly at a future turn. The person with the most cards laid down at the completion of the pack, or the completion of the game, wins. When the pack on the table runs out, play continues until the dealer is allowed to answer one more time, and then the game ends. Unanswered cards in hand must be placed in the middle, and only the answered cards counted. As you repeat this game, you can increase learning by answering 2 facts or words, or even 3, 4, or eventually all the facts on the card. Enjoy your learning, and remember there are 2 more novelty games for you. For further information, please contact us at 637-6176 or check out our website at educards on INR.com.